My name's Meg Leder, and I'm talking to you today from Brooklyn, New York, and I am the author of the Museum of Heartbreak, which is coming out in the UK from Scholastic, and I thought I'd read to you a little bit from the book. On the first day of my junior year, in the first 2 minutes of open assembly, the most handsome boy I had ever seen in all my 16 never-been-kissed years sat down and raised an eyebrow right at me. He had gray-green eyes, cool like a round stone in your hand. He was wearing a Catcher-in-the-Rye t-shirt and a navy corduroy blazer with elbow patches. He smelled like cinnamon. If I could have conjured the perfect boy, I couldn't have done better than this. "Hey," he said, tipping his head my way, "how are you liking it?" Without thinking, I checked the seat next to me, but no, F was sprawled out, doodling intricately on the back cover of a notebook. I checked in front of me, but Audrey was talking to Cherisse, her back to us. The boy was talking to me. The boy with the thick eyebrows and the beautiful head of curly brown hair was talking to me. "Oh," I said, and the sound came out like someone had stepped on a mouse, and I couldn't help it. I was so flustered. I poked my finger in my chest. "Me?" He nodded, a wry smile. "Yeah, you, Scout." My heart shot up and through my ribs to the tip of my tongue, paused for one breath, then plummeted back down even faster, like I'd stuck my finger in a socket, like I'd been hit by lightning. Something inside me started, something with fierce, gnashing teeth and adrenaline and bone. How am I liking what? I wiped my palms on my lap, willing myself to be cool, to calm down. "Your comic book," he said, pointing to the copy of The Watchmen poking out of my bag. "Do you like it?" The cute boy across the aisle was, for no apparent reason, striking up a conversation with me, and I had this giddy, fleeting feeling. Wow, maybe it is finally happening. Also, thank you, baby Jesus, for making F lend me his copy of Watchmen. And then I opened my mouth. "Oh, the graphic novel? It's not mine. My friend is loaning it to me." I nodded in F's general direction, afraid to take my eyes off the boy. Which is cool, because it's the first edition, and he's a mega fan, probably because he's going to be a graphic artist someday. The beautiful boy gave an amused nod, so I pushed forward. "Have you read it? I haven't finished it yet. But I saw the movie, and it was all right, though F said the movie messed a lot of stuff up." The boy started to say something, but words were haphazardly tumbling out of my mouth on top of his. Though I have a hard time following the graphic novel stuff, like do I read the dialogue up to down or left to right? I zoomed my hands in crazy directions like the comic was in front of me. Or maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know, but I like reading so much. I stuttered to a stop because I had lost my breath, but also because the boy had this inscrutable look on his face that I could only imagine meant he was trying to figure out the nearest escape route without having to interact with me again. I winced. "Oh God, I'm sorry." He shrugged. I was only making conversation. He was only making conversation. He was only trying to be polite. My neck flushed hot, and a large part of me wanted to get up and scream, "I am terrible at talking to boys. I am terrible at life," and then run away as fast as I could to some solitary research station at the North or South Pole, whichever one has penguins, where I would never have to interact with another human being for the rest of my life. Another part of me, one so very small, wanted desperately to rewind to a minute ago before I opened my mouth, before I knew he was only being polite, when my heart was all hopeful and electric. Thanks so much, and I hope you enjoy the Museum of Heartbreak.